know where you're from. For those of you that are on the call, then we know where you're tapping in from. We see you on the call, but we are already in lecture mode. And again, good evening, everyone. And hello, YouTubers. Welcome to tonight's Novae Opportunity Call. Tonight, you're going to be learning all about why fintech is the future. And you're going to be hearing from an amazing individual, okay? Lecture mode. And again, all right, let me double check and make sure we don't have an echo. Okay, there we go. All right, so Novae Lab tapping in. I see the chat room lighting up. Super excited to have so many people here from across the nation. Listen, it's 9 o'clock on the dot. I know a lot of you have, a busy week to get ready for, but listen, tonight's information is definitely something that is going to bless you. If no matter if you're trying to elevate your family, your friend circle, your church, or even if you're trying to elevate your business as we wrap up 2023 and head into 2024. And listen, you're getting ready to hear from a phenomenal individual. Okay, I'm your co-host, but I have the honor of introducing Mr. Joe Gaithings. Okay. Now, Mr. Joe Gaithings is a phenomenal individual out of Chicago, Illinois. Listen, he's well known for not only helping his community, but helping so many people across the nation create a long-lasting legacy for their family. Not even that, just, also being just a phenomenal individual that's a kingdom builder and also helping individuals build their businesses. Okay. Tonight, he is definitely getting ready to give you some information that is going to bless you. So I repeat, please do not hold this call to yourself. Make sure that you are sharing this information. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to this king, Mr. Joe Gaithings. Are you there, sir?
Hello. Can you guys hear me okay, Queen? If you can I get a yes?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. Listen, guys, I'm just so excited for the opportunity, because anytime you get an opportunity to spread something, a gift, a blessing that God has given you, it's always an honor. I want to make sure that everybody understands that this is not me. I'm a representative of something that's greater, right? So we always had this kingdom mindset and making sure that everybody understands that if it wasn't for God, none of us would be here. So if you just want to take a time for a second and just thank God, put amen in the chat, right? Because I'm the type of person, Ali, that would thank God for everything, the sandwiches, the bread, the milk, because I'm a huge fan. If you don't thank it for one thing, then good luck with trying to get the second thing, right? So just being grateful and gratitude for the opportunity. You guys are going to hear some phenomenal stuff here today. We're going to edify some people who's also, okay, giving God the glory. So it's not us, but we're grateful that we can present this thing. Guys, my name is Joe Gaithings, and like I said, it's an honor for me to be on here. I want to give it back up to, once again, Ali, for, Queen, jumping on here and just being a true server. Right? I mean, every time I talk to you, every time I hear you, every time I see you, it just reminds me of just that godly spirit. I just want to, do what you got to do to make sure everybody around you is good. Sometimes even if that's the expense of, taking some things away from yourself. That's true leadership. So I thank you for that. My name is Joe Gaithings, guys, and I want to let you guys know that prior to this opportunity, I also had to see this. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that what I am right now, who I am right now, we all start in the same place. So I just want to make sure that we all are relating early. All right, not somebody that just came in. Guys, listen, I was a truck driver prior to this opportunity. Some of you guys are here right now. If you got a job, put a number 1. All right, if you're working for for maybe an employer or something, put a number 1, guys, because as long as we can relate to each other and understand that you can become something, but you got to be willing to listen to people that just said, listen, I was there once, okay? I remember my spiritual mentor. How many of y'all believe in affirmations? I remember praying. I remember I had this affirmation right above my navigation system when I was driving trucks, and it read, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that I am now the first 7-figure earner in my family. Now, granted, y'all, here's why you can't pay too much attention to your environment. You got to read the affirmation. I read the affirmation to myself every single day because I just wanted to remind myself about my prayers. I wanted to remind myself of what I asked God for and not necessarily about my environment. So I'm going to give you guys a hint right now. Get your affirmation, pray over that thing, and just read it to yourself every single day, because now you're supplying yourself with data and information that's necessary for you to kind of get rid of your environments. Because as a truck driver, we weren't necessarily talking about becoming successful in regards to millionaires. Okay, we was talking about loads, right? We were talking about how tired we were. One of the things that I always recommend that as you growing in life, guys, sometimes you got to go to your job. You got to look at some people that's been doing it for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You got to ask yourself one question. One question. Are they living a life that I want? And if not, then make some adjustments so you don't have to wait till 10 years later to realize that, man, I should have made that decision a long time ago, y'all. I decided that night, my spiritual mentor introduced me to this industry, y'all, to go ahead and make a change. He said, Joe, I got something that's going to help you and everybody that's connected to you, because I understand that people perish, y'all, because of lack of knowledge. So, Joe, I just want to educate you. I want y'all to write that down because y'all going to hear me say it a lot. I just want to educate you on what it is that we do. And if you feel like you could benefit from it, then go ahead and take the next step. If not, guess what? I'm at peace because I at least know that you're educated, and it changed my life, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm going to explain a little bit more about it, but I do want you guys to understand something. It took me about 3 months. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be your story, but I am telling a story that you can be motivated from. It took me 3 months of locking in, following mentors, listening to people who had the lifestyle that I wanted to never have to work again, y'all. And I want to show you guys something because I had the recipe. Somebody type recipe in there. Guys, I never claim to know everything. None of us do. But here's what we had. We had a recipe to show 32 people how to walk off of their jobs in 1 year, y'all. We had a recipe to show other people over the years how to walk off of their jobs. So what are we telling you guys right now? That anybody on this call right now, if you seriously take notes, and you look at this opportunity as something that's going to really change your life, this can take not only you, but everybody else to the next level, y'all. So welcome to Novae. Novae stands for New Beginnings, y'all. I always tell people you're only one opportunity away from changing your entire life, y'all. You one thing, one book, one relationship, one season. How many of y'all know trouble don't last always, right? There's a season for everything, right? So you may be in a season right now where you may be going through some things. You might be financially challenged. You may be in a season right now where you're going through some things with pain or hurt. But what if I told y'all that we have a community? What if I told y'all that we have a family? What if I told you guys that we got an opportunity that's blessed, that's God first, and we truly love each other? And this could be your shot in my Rico voice, right? So welcome, guys, all right, to Novae. So as we dive into this, I want you guys to really embrace this and let's continue to grow together, okay? So what is fintech? Okay, so I want you guys to write that down because my job tonight is to educate you guys on the opportunity to change everybody's life. My job tonight is to educate you guys on what it is that we're already doing as a family, and then you see if this can fit your life and if it can impact and change anybody else that's connected to you. So when I talk about it, guys, I'm going to break this thing down so you can see it from a place of just educating people and then let those people make a decision. So what's fintech, y'all? You take financial literacy and you take technology and you blend them together. That's fintech. Right? Ways where you can actually move money around. You ever heard of like PayPal? You ever heard of Cash App? That's fintech. So a lot of you guys been using it. You just didn't understand the term. So I'm going to play a quick video so that we can all get education, a little quick video on what fintech is. Check it out.
If you've ever paid for something with your phone, transferred money using an app, or checked your bank statement online, then you're already part of a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's called fintech, and it's changing economies around the world. Fintech is short for financial technology. Seems simple, right? Well, the term fintech includes a huge range of products, technologies, and business models that are changing the financial services industry. It refers to everything from cashless payments to crowdfunding platforms to robo-advisors to virtual currencies. So every time you donate to someone's Kickstarter campaign, that's fintech. Or if you transfer money to someone using Venmo, that's also fintech. And that's just the beginning. Here at a major fintech conference in Amsterdam, hundreds of companies are trying to disrupt the banking and finance industries by changing the way we pay and borrow money.
So guys, this is why fintech, right, and education is so important, right? So when you get an opportunity, you see it, even if you're not familiar with it, right? One of the things you want to do is you want to kind of flick it in your brain and just really shake it around and see if it's something going to alter or change your life. So fintech, when you think about fintech, y'all, with financial technology, okay, means that we can help other people, right? We got products, y'all. We got services that we can help people, all right, and get paid up front, y'all, without charging up front. How cool is that? I mean, when you think about it, right, some of the things you guys want to screenshot for the sake of time, we're talking about debt resolution. We're talking about lending, y'all. We're talking about funding. We're talking about financing. Come on, y'all. We're talking about saving and investment, y'all, all through fintechs, taxes, and much more. Here's what I want you guys to really lock in on. One, so you guys can get ahead of the curve. Out of 4 startups that become billion, not million, billion-dollar companies, y'all, are fintech. So when everybody is educated, we all got an opportunity to get ahead of something. Okay, so not only will you have an opportunity to have your own business and take advantage of some services, y'all, but you know that everybody that's connected to you got an opportunity to not be left behind. Somebody type, I won't be left behind. Somebody type, I won't be left behind, right? So as we go on to the next slide, when you think about fintech, it's in such high demand. And maybe you're not aware of that. That's what tonight is for. So when you think about fintech, here's what we're going to break down. All right, can I educate for a second, y'all? Because we got to make sure that more people are educated, because people perish from the lack of what? Knowledge. Listen, the average American's monthly income, y'all, $4,600. Let's take that number, $4,600, because maybe you weren't aware of that. And a lot of times people get caught up in the dollars per hour. They're not necessarily calculating what they're making monthly. And here's what I want you guys to understand, that we have to get our people to understand management. Okay, so write this down. When you break this thing down, do you really got 4,600 when your rent is roughly 1,700? Look how fast that 4,600 is chopped down. Now, granted, some people pay more than that. We're not done, y'all. What about your vehicle? 560. Some people, that's just a car note, right? We're not even including the insurance and the upkeep and all those different things. Now, watch this, y'all. The utilities, $460. Now, granted, some people, utilities are more than that, but we just want to give you guys a rough draft, because people think, okay, $4,600, they probably don't really know how much they earn a month because they caught up on an hourly rate, right? Because nobody really told them how to break this thing down. Now, look at that, y'all. That only leaves them $1,880. Only $1,880, y'all. But if they don't understand and break this thing down, y'all, that's not really a lot of money, y'all, because watch this. Can you guys hear me? Hold on a second. I lose everybody? Hold on. Let me get this thing back up. Uh-oh, let me see something. Let me get it. Let me get it. Can you guys still hear me? Let me see something real quick. Let me see what happened. Let me see. Okay, great. I'm trying to just get it back big. I think something had came through while I was okay, hang on one second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull this thing back up. So we're gonna make sure that we get this education, man, because it's important. How do I blow this thing back up? Hang on a second. Okay, great. There we go. All right, we working. All right, cool. So you got 1880, right? Somebody type God is good. We gonna make sure he win tonight. $1,800 left, y'all, but we're not even done yet. Y'all ready for this? We're talking about out of that. Hold on, y'all. We still got to do what? We still got to pay taxes. We still got to pay taxes, y'all. And people are not including this. That's $1,380, right? That comes from that. So you take the 1,880, you take the 1,380, y'all. People not realizing that when it's all said and done, y'all, here's what you really got. $500 left. But see, here's one thing I want you guys to write down. God will never give you something you cannot manage. So right away, if we can show people how to manage their money, y'all, this is why the community, that's why the culture and what it is we're doing is so important, y'all, because that's $500 left. That means that most people ain't got enough money for emergency funds, y'all. This is why repossessions come. This is why a lot of foreclosures come, not because they weren't making enough money, y'all. It's because they didn't know how to properly manage it, but also opening up additional streams of income to bring in more money just in case. So shout out to everybody that's on here right now, y'all. So millions, y'all, are striving today, right, for the American dream. So what you want to do is we want to make sure you guys can ask one simple question. Out of all the people you know, ask this question, y'all. And so you can see how beneficial this business is when you think about it, how many people you know that got less than a 750 credit score? Now, how many people they know they got less than a 750 credit score? And then the people that they know They got less than the 7. How many of y'all know right now? Think about the need for what it is you can offer starting or running a business. How many of y'all know right now some people that's renting, they want to buy something? That's what makes this a meaningful business. Shopping for cars and large purchases right now, y'all. That's what makes this a meaningful business. Struggling with their credit, paying off student loans and medical bills. Real estate agents or investors, y'all. How many people you guys know that's filing taxes every single year, right? Looking for extra income. So this is what makes this business different, y'all. Why? Because there's a lot of people that start businesses, y'all, but not many of them start meaningful business. So when you ask yourself, what makes this different than anything else, y'all, is that you don't have to convince somebody that needs you. You just have to what, y'all? Educate them. Write that down, y'all. That's what makes this different, y'all. For everybody trying to figure out what separates us outside of service, that we don't have to convince or sell, y'all. We just got to educate them because we know they need it. So here's what you are. You are the solution. You are the plug. You are the connect, y'all. So as we get into this, when you think about fintech solution, y'all, welcome to Novae, the #1 fintech direct sales company in the country. Guys, we helped over 100,000 customers serve, y'all. And here's something that gives you guys confidence, is that we got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. I love this, y'all. And watch this, y'all. I love what it stands for: inspiring, educating, and giving people the opportunity, man. So before I play this video, I want to just really acknowledge, man, really edify leadership and ownership, man. Let's show some love to Rico McCamey, man. This guy's the president and the CEO. You're talking about Forbes industry expert, guys. Okay, we're talking about National Small Business Association Leadership Council, which means that you're not just dealing with somebody, you're dealing with somebody that actually got expertise in this particular field, which means he knows what he's talking about. Then we got his beautiful wife, Shanae, Chief Operating Officer, y'all, an International Association of Women. We're talking about somebody that's a creator of a movement called Women That Win, y'all. So one thing, if you're a woman on here right now, I want you guys to get excited. Why? Because you got somebody that don't just care about the money you're gonna make, y'all, but who you become as a woman. Then you got Haziq Ali, the Chief Marketing Officer, y'all, featured on TED, right? Which means that this guy got value and 60 Minutes. And he also hosts something y'all called Good Morning What? Millionaires, which means that his mind is set on creating a platform to consistently point to people, y'all, to help them become millionaires. This is why this is deeper than just credit. This is deeper than just the services, y'all. This is a movement. And what happens with that, y'all, is you run across people, y'all, that are celebrities. You got people that got statuses. You got people, y'all, that also have brands, and they wouldn't risk their brands unless they believe in something, y'all. So some of y'all may know who this is. This is Damon John. Y'all know who Damon John is. Put a #1 in the chat. If you had a clothing line, if you had some FUBU in the closet, y'all, put a #1 in the chat, y'all, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and press play so you guys can see. Now, mind you, he's not the only one doing this, but we just want to share this for the sake of time. Check this out, y'all.
What's up? It's the Shark here, Damon John, and I want to congratulate my fellow Sharks, Rico, Haziq, Shanae, and all the affiliates nationwide. And I want to tell you congratulations for Novae and for making the Inc. 5000 as one of the fastest growing companies in America out of more than 7 million. In fact, you are just getting started. So I want to make sure that I congratulate you, because that's what I call display of power. Be very proud of your accomplishments. Many more to come. Thank you for being fellow Sharks. Thank you for testing yourself. And this is only the beginning. All the best. Peace.
Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies 3 years in a row. Y'all, this was an older video. Guys, we're number 903 right now. So once again, seeing something at the right time, understanding you're on the front end of something that's about to explode, y'all, gives you a meaningful business at a right time, okay? So you can honestly become an expert, y'all, in this industry. So what we like to do is we like to say, listen, we're gonna go ahead and give you the price up front because we're gonna give you the value, but I wanna show you this, and I'm gonna dive more into this later, so just kind of screenshot this. But you got 2 options to start your own business, but I want you guys to look at, there's people that's becoming 6-figure earners. You got 7-figure earners in this movement right now, y'all, just off of these prices right now. So super grateful. But y'all see what's more important, y'all, is the pictures just kind of wrapped around it. That's called a movement, y'all. That call that you ain't just providing service, that call that we in this thing together, right? And we're gonna do whatever we have to do as a movement to provide locations, and environments for everybody to go to the next level. And then we're going to get into the 5 and free, because it's important you guys understand that what you see right here, okay, is one thing, but also understand that we got an opportunity for you to have a business, y'all, with the $49 wave, right? With the $99 a month wave. And we're going to dive more into that, y'all. So welcome to the movement, y'all. This is bigger than the business, y'all. This is a family. Okay, this is a family, okay? So one of the things we want to do is want to kind of line some things up, right? Five financial goals, right? And we want to educate so we can make sure that everybody understands, okay? So 5 financial goals to solve financial crisis. Number 1, right? You always want to have a vision. So what's your 5-year goal? This is something you want to write down. You want to have you something that burns you, that wake you up every single day, y'all, so you're super excited. That will be your number 1. Okay, what your 5 years will look like? What's something that you could write down that'll wake you up every single day and not get caught up in the in-between, but to know that in 5 years, once I obtain this, man, this is going to take my life to the next level. The second thing that you want to write down is this, y'all. You want to now understand, all right, how to eliminate debt and fast as possible. So this is why this opportunity, once again, is to educate other people, y'all, but you also get to take advantage of these things and have access to these things. Okay, number 3 is reducing your taxes, okay, and unnecessary expenses so you can open up cash flow. Okay, these are some financial goals that you want to make sure you write down. Now, granted, you might not have these answers tonight, but what you want to do is you want to focus on these things so you know that moving forward, I'm moving forward with a strategy and I'm moving forward with some goals, okay? Number 4 is you want to build your credit, okay, to a 750 plus. Why? Because it opens up the best interest rate. It gives you an opportunity to get the best deals. Plus, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, right? It's something about having a name. It's something about having that brand that comes with having great credit. Okay, some of you guys are great people in general, but you want people to trust you as you continue to build. Then you got number 5, y'all, finding ways. Okay, you want to find different ways to generate an extra income. Write that down, y'all. Number 5 is crucial too. Why? Because it opens up cash flow so you can make investments, so you can pay down debt even faster, which helps you visualize things a little bit more, because now you know you got more coming in and that's more cash flow, which will really help you guys moving forward. So number 5 is really crucial. So write these down, screenshot these, and these are things that you want to figure out. How can I get these done? And how can I write these things down? Screenshot these, y'all. You want to have this done as soon as possible, okay? 5 financial goals, okay? So now as we get into it, one of the things we want to make sure that we educated, y'all, is on eliminating the debt. Okay, eliminating debt. Okay, something you guys may not know is this. Y'all ready for this? All right, the average total debt, okay, per household. Okay, the average debt per household is about $22,000. I want you guys to write that down. 22 grand. Okay, now watch this, y'all. Most people don't understand that total, okay, consumer credit card debt balance, right? Watch this, y'all, is 1 trillion. So that's telling me this, y'all, that a lot of people got debt, okay? But then what happens is a lot of people have what's called bad debt. Okay, now it's nothing wrong with good debt, right? Anything that brings you money, but we want to make sure, y'all, that we can get rid of as much bad debt as possible. This is why we have a solution. It's called Debt Help. And I love the Debt Help program, y'all, because the question is, do you know anybody, right, that have more than $7,500 in debt? What if I told you guys that we got a program called Debt Help that you could offer to people? Something you can take advantage of yourself, of course, where your payments could be cut in half, that debt can be cut in half. And what that does is, y'all, that looks better overall on your credit as you continue to pay on this thing, but also it opens up, okay, cash flow, so that you can use money in different things, or that same money to pay the debt off faster, y'all. So this is something good. After 6 months, right, that particular person qualifies to pay off all of their enrolled accounts, okay? So they got options as they carry on, but it's important you guys understand that when you know that this amount of debt is inside of households, and you know you got a solution, then you know you got a business. Now, when you think about minimizing taxes and maximizing your refund, y'all, this is important too. What if I told you guys that you could take advantage of this, but you could also offer this? See, when you understand that the estimated, right, it's estimated that 3 to 4 billion in refunds go unclaimed each year. Okay, so taxes is a great thing. And what I love about the taxes, y'all, is that we're not just having and being able to offer it, y'all, but we have the absolute best in the industry, y'all. Okay, we got actual tax professionals that actually used to work for the IRS, which means that we got strategies that the typical tax company wouldn't necessarily have, because inside of this thing, you got people that works for both people. And what I like about our tax service, y'all, is that you can offer what's called a free estimate. Okay, somebody can go apply and get a free estimate to figure out if your taxes is going to compete with somebody else's taxes. And if they don't like it, then great, right? But if that yields them more return, then now what you got another customer that didn't cost them any money, okay, but was able to get a quote in your tax business and then taking things to the next level, y'all. So as we go to the next one, y'all, you got personal credit. Here's what I want you guys to write down. Here's something that I'm really passionate about, y'all, because I grew up in neighborhoods where financial literacy wasn't even a subject. Write this down, y'all. Are you guys aware, okay, that 43 million people have less than a 599 credit score, y'all? That is a problem. And it's not because they're bad people, y'all. How many of y'all understand that just because somebody have bad credit, you may be on here with bad credit, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You probably grew up with bad information. So what do we have, y'all? You're able to offer them solutions. Solution number one, y'all, is credit lights. Okay, now what's credit lights? I love credit lights because it allows your customer to go through the program where there are strategies that's generated every single month. So if you know people that got medical bills, student loans, repossessions, foreclosures, bankruptcies, tax liens, these are all things that's hindering people. And a lot of people are out here guessing on how to get things done that you know for a fact you can help them for sure. But I also love about this, y'all, we got a 6-month risk-free guarantee. That means if we can't tweak, if we can't fix some things, if we can't get them moving in the right direction, y'all, as a movement, we feel like they don't deserve to pay for a refund. And the dispute process is done for them to save them time. Okay, y'all, it's nothing like having a customer to just identify themselves and let the company go to work for them, y'all. Now you know you got a program that's going to further help people without them doing all the work. Trust me, they're going to appreciate that. But then we got another option that a lot of people love, right? I even love it myself, y'all, okay? But before we get into that, I want you guys to write this down. Only $239 and $89 a month. $239, y'all, and $89 a month. Now, what I love about this, y'all, is that it allows you to serve the inner and the outer city. Okay, I love a price what would serve everybody so we can make sure that everybody's able to get this help. Now, once we get into the second option, y'all, this is my Novae disputes, which means that somebody can actually still get their credit fixed, who probably don't necessarily got the $239 right now, y'all, but they still want the help. We got another option where the disputes are self-generated by AI technology, okay, which means that they got to do a little bit more work, but it's simple, y'all. They just point to it, they print out the letters, and then on their way to work, on their way to school, y'all, they could just mail the things off. So they got to do a little bit more work, y'all, but the process is still efficient, and they actually saving them time, saving themselves some money, y'all. There's $139 and then $49, y'all, a month. Now, what I love about this, y'all, is that both programs is going to include, right, your monitoring, your own, your online budgeting too. It's going to include the protection and the monitoring, y'all. I tell people this right now: if somebody's credit score is bad, it's protected already. Why? Because don't nobody want it, y'all. If somebody got bad credit, their credit is protected already, okay? But our job is to make sure that what? They don't understand that they need it. So once they get into that 700 club, they get into that 750 club, guess what they're going to need? They're going to need protection. So this is why I love that the program is over-delivering, getting somebody credit fixed, but also monitoring and protecting and all of those things along the way, y'all. What's our motivation? It's simple, y'all. We want to get as many people to the 720, to the 750, to the 800 club. Why? Because that means that there's more opportunities, y'all, that's coming to our neighborhoods. That's more home ownership, y'all. That's better interest rates. This is why collaboration over competition and what we can all do together, y'all. Now watch this as we get into what's called business credit. The secret to a successful business is this. Write this down, y'all. 50% of businesses go out of business, y'all, in the first 5 years. Write that down. 50% of business go out of business in the first 5 years, y'all. Why? Because of lack of funding. It's not because they're not great business owners, y'all. It's because of lack of funding. So if you know that you could provide something to get them what's called real business credit, because you now are on here, you educated that 40% of small businesses are using their own personal credit, y'all, and it's hindering their business. And you now know that you got an opportunity to not only offer them personal credit, y'all, but you can offer them business credit. Okay, and they can learn, y'all, how to separate their personal from their business, right? How to scale and grow this thing out, y'all. But what I love about Novae, y'all, is they over deliver, y'all. The business credit is not just business credit. It's 3 components. Imagine everybody come to you for business credit. Now, you can take advantage of this, but being able to offer it, they're going to get their personal credit included, y'all, 1 year. Why? Because Novae understands that your personal credit and your business credit working together in the beginning, guys, is going to get you to the money faster, plus the credibility of you having great credit is going to make the lenders trust you. The second thing that person is going to get, y'all, is they're going to get the actual business credit suite with mentorship. That's over $10,000 in value, guys, when nobody's guessing on what to do with their business credit and how to grow it and how to structure it, y'all. But watch this, y'all. It's also going to come with $50,000. Somebody type that in the chat. $50,000 guaranteed funding, y'all. This means that you're setting somebody personal credit up, y'all. You're setting somebody business credit up, y'all. And then once all that's situated, you're going to get them $50,000, y'all. We're going to keep working with them until they get at least 50 grand, y'all. Now, this over $60,000 worth of value, y'all. And what I love about it is Novae got options, y'all. Options. $24.95 up front one time. Granted, you got a lot of business owners that's in position. Why? Because they're going to see how $24.95 can open up millions of dollars, and they're prepared. But you also got to be prepared for people that want the exact same thing, y'all, but they don't have the money up front, y'all. We have a financing option, which I love, y'all. No credit check financing, where they can break this thing up, y'all, and pay as little as $160 a month, y'all, to get the exact same thing. So what's our motivation? It's simple. We just want to come together to educate as many people to keep business open long enough, y'all, so the kids can benefit from it. Because we see a lot of business owners that go out of business. By the time the kids old enough to take over the business, y'all, the parents are back at work again with no education on how they went out of business. And the kids are recycling it over and over and over again, y'all. Somebody type collaboration over competition. This is why it's important, y'all, that we come together to make sure that we can build this thing and educate people together, y'all. Now, watch this, y'all. What if I told you the plug? You the plug. You have any idea what happens when somebody know that you can help them with personal credit, when somebody know that you can help them with business credit, and they know that they can come back to you for loans? Up to $100 million, y'all. We're talking personal loans. We're talking business loans. And I want you guys to look at some of the recent loans. Just so everybody get an idea. That's 104 grand. That's 304,000. Imagine that you're the reason why somebody got $123,000 for a transportation company. They're going to tell other people about you. Imagine if somebody got $119,000 for their security business. Y'all, they're going to tell other people about you. Okay, so now what we got is, guys, we got another motivation. What's our motivation? It's simple, y'all. We want to be able to provide the resources to stop people, write this down, from taking 10 years to get things done, y'all, that we can get done in 10 to 20 months. Now, imagine if you help somebody get qualified, get everything together, and then they go out, y'all, and then watch this, y'all, they're able to take things to the next level, and they're able to get help in 10 to 20 months. And then imagine how many people they can help in 10 years. Come on, y'all, somebody type 10 years. Think about it. You got a service that can help somebody speed life up, and then in the time frame they would have been able to go out and try to do it on their own, they can help multiple people because you gave them a game plan and you have solutions, y'all. And we got solutions, of course, for people who get approved for lower credit scores, but I always recommend, y'all, you get yourself fixed to get a higher credit score so you come back, y'all, and get greater loans, okay, with greater interest rates, okay? So when we talk about Novae, right, one thing we love is, we love to support y'all. Granted, we thank God for all the celebrities and the different people that's, telling people about us, but you guys want to play the magic that you can also brag about yourself, right? You can tell somebody, listen, when it's all said and done, you can go to NovaeMoneyWorks.com and you can actually look at these reviews. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, y'all. That's something you want to have as a business owner, the credibility to brag on what it is we've been able to do so far. This is why we're coming together, obviously with integrity and things like that, to consistently keep our ratings and things like that, y'all. So this is where, you guys may not understand, right? This new era of entrepreneurship, it's called affiliate marketing. This is where, guys, everything that we talked about, guys, you get paid for just educating people, okay? And basically informing them about something that you heard before. Think about when you hear about a good movie. You're going to tell somebody, girl, listen, did you go watch that movie? Then guess what that is? That's affiliate marketing for a movie theater, right? You, girl, listen, you ate that, you went to that restaurant and ate that salmon? Girl, the transportation is off the chain. Guess what that is? That's an affiliate marketing for some mashed potatoes, right? Either way it go, it's new era marketing. It's something you've been doing all your life, y'all. You're just basically educating people on something and experience some things they can benefit from and get paid. Some of y'all can look at it from this perspective, okay? You ever heard of Walmart? You ever heard of Amazon? You ever heard of Best Buy? You ever heard of these different places, y'all? These are all companies that offer something called affiliate marketing, where you can basically tell somebody about something on their website and get paid. But what I love about Novae, y'all, is that they're not paying us pennies on the dollars, y'all. You can actually get paid 6 figures, 7 figures, y'all, hundreds and thousands of dollars because you went out and did the exact same thing. But instead of you just telling somebody about it, you decide to start your own business, your own financial literacy business. Tell people about the services, y'all, and educate them along the way and send them over a website. They get paid, y'all, and then the rest is taken care of by systems. Y'all write that in there, right? Systems, okay? Now, what I like about this, over 10 ways you get paid, okay? So as we get into this, right, I want you guys to really embrace this opportunity. And I want you guys to understand something we're really big on, what's called systematic success. When you think about McDonald's got systematic success. No matter what McDonald's you go to, where them burgers at, y'all? In the middle. Where them French fries at, y'all? To the left. Where them shakes at, y'all? To the right. Why? Because McDonald's says if we could just give everybody a system, this is why, if I buy McDonald's, I'm not concerned about being successful. Why? Because they got a system. And Novae is really big on systems, y'all. We're really big on making sure that you guys got things in place to make sure you got the tools for you to be successful. 3 things that I really want you guys to highlight, and I want you guys to write down. First thing that you're going to get is you're going to get a website. I want you to write that down. Why is the website important, y'all? Because you want to make sure you're in code. You want to make sure everything lines up. You want to make sure everything is in order. So legally, okay, you're operating, okay, in a space where you won't get caught up in anything with you having things on your website that don't necessarily line up with legal things that you don't know about, okay? But I also love about website, y'all, is that it allows you to enroll people in your sleep. It allows you to enroll people from different cities. That's called systematic success. The second thing I want you guys to write down that comes with your business is that you get a staff. Write that down, y'all. It's nothing like having a crew of people that say, listen, once your clients enroll on your website, we're going to help take care of everything else on the back end. Y'all, why? Because you need a system. You need a staff that don't care if that's your mom that enrolled or a total stranger that enrolled. Everybody going to get treated the exact same way, and that's important. You also need a staff, y'all, to help you free up time. Third thing that I want you guys to write down is this. You get short videos. Write that down. I love that. What the videos are for, y'all, is because you don't want to be out here trying to figure out, am I saying it right? Did I explain it right? You want to have a system. You want to have something. And if somebody want a service, y'all, what if I told y'all we got videos to send out for that service to stop you from having to explain it to everybody? And then you also know that it's been explained the exact same way. Plus mentorship, y'all. Plus social media strategies, y'all. Plus we do vision boards and we do all type of, how to recruit and how to expand your business, y'all. That's called systematic success. Plus apps and all type of stuff, y'all. So let's get into it, okay? Here's what I want you guys, let's get paid. Okay, y'all ready for this? Now remember, the first thing I want you guys to understand that the money comes because of your ability to what? Educate people. But what I love about it, you can educate them with a tool, a video. So here's a prime example, y'all. Somebody hears about your credit service. What do? You educate them with a video. You educate them with a tool. to make sure that it's been explained the right way. Now they want to move on. What do? You send them over your website, right? Your Novae website. They sign up, y'all. Watch this. It was $239 for them to get going. You just made $100 per person. But what I love about this, y'all, is that once you help 5 people, y'all, not only did you make your money back, but it's free. Y'all write that down. Your website is free, y'all. Your staff is working for you for free, y'all. Okay, everything is rolling. The movement, the family. Okay, you're now with us, all right, without actually having to pay any monthly fees. Your monthly fee is waived, but you just made at least $500. Now, what about when it comes down to business credit? Same play, right? What happens when it comes down to debt help? Same concept, right? What happens when it comes down to business credit? Same play, right? What happens when it comes down to what about loans, y'all? Here's what I love about loans. You get paid, okay, right? Of course, you get the $250 for the debt help. Yeah, you get the $500 per. You get $500 per business client. But watch this, y'all. Once those people are set up, this is why I'm so excited, right? Because think about it. You get paid money, off of money that somebody else got that didn't cost them any money. Think about it. You got paid for them getting their business credit together. You just made $500. Now that person is looking for a $500,000 business cash advance loan. You earn up to 4% of that. All you did was send them a link. You just made 20 grand. You do that 2 to 3 times a year. That's an extra 40 to 60 grand a year, y'all. And that's just off of one way that we get paid. We talked about the credit, y'all. We talked about the debt help, y'all. And then, of course, y'all, we have the co-brand where you can make up to $900. We also have the white label where you can earn up to $3,000, y'all. So, of course, for the sake of time, we're not going to get into all of that. But we really want to dive into what we call our flagship so you guys can see. What do? You educate somebody with a tool. A Zoom, a video. Then you do what? You figure out what option they want to go with. Then you send them your website. They sign up, they move forward, and then you got a staff that's going to help you assist them to make sure that you get your time back. Does that make sense for everybody? If it does, y'all, put a number in the chat. Now, what I love about the company, y'all, is that they give you an opportunity to expand. Okay, so you got an option. You can be a Chick-fil-A or you can be a Chicken Shack. Chicken Shack is basically saying, listen, I just want to help people. That's it. I just want to sign somebody up. Great. Nothing wrong with that. That's good money. But then you got somebody that comes in like most of us that say, listen, I want to be a Chick-fil-A. I want to expand this thing all over the country. I want to give people opportunities to take their business to the next level because there's nothing you can do about it, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to get people that want to also get their credit worked on, also take advantage of some of the services, but they also want to make some what? Additional income. This is your opportunity to make some residual income, y'all, which is money you make consistently for something you did one time. Write that down, y'all. I learned this back in 2017. My mentor said, Joe, listen, if you don't find a way to make money when you're not working, it don't matter how much you're making when you're working, you're going to have to work until you die. And it changed everything for me because we didn't have that education in our neighborhood. But let me give you guys an example, right? All right. When you bring somebody in, for example, you have 3 business partners. These are people that was educated on the fact that they can make some money. You sent them over your website. They started their franchise. They come in, get 2 customers, and then you go out and do the same thing. Long story short, y'all, when somebody comes in, them 3 business partners come in. They come in and get the 2 customers, y'all. That's $300. Plus, you just got promoted. Right? That's a residual bonus that you just earned just from that alone. So you just made a total of $350. But then you do what, y'all? You hand them a system. You help those 3 people go out. Let's say your second month, them 3 people go out. They run the same plays that you run it, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Them 3 people go out, and now there's 9 people that got what? The system. That went out and got customers. That's $1,450 you made, right, off the acquisition bonus. But guess what else you just got? You just got a raise. I want y'all to think about something. Your second promotion in this company is $250 a month that the company is paying you. That's money you're going to make, y'all, in your sleep. So that's a total of $1,700 that you could potentially make, y'all. And we're not done, of course. You could duplicate that. You guys get the bigger picture. Because we understand some of y'all on here right now, and you're going to want to be a 6-figure earner. You're going to want to be a 7-figure earner. Great. Some of y'all on here right now, you're going to be cool with just coming in, helping a few people, getting to the point where, listen, I'm making $8,000, maybe $750 a month residual income. All we're saying is, y'all, that we got a game plan, that we got a blueprint according to your goals. That makes sense? But here's also what I love about it, y'all. The company said, listen, instead of us shooting $5-6 million commercials, we're going to use this money smart. We're going to take this money and we're going to put it back into the franchise owners, y'all, to pay y'all more money, which means that, y'all, we're going to give you guys bonuses. And what I like about this, y'all, when I first heard this concept, I was like, man, I ain't never heard of such thing. Get out of here, man. How? Because I was used to the 40-40-40 plan. How many of y'all used to that? Working 40 years, 40 plus hours a week to do what? Retire in what? With less than 40% of your income to end up back at work again. That's how I grew up. So when somebody showed me this, I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. But here's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to give it a shot. Why? Because I know that I could benefit from it and I want to help other people. So if I get the cause, whether I get them or not, that's okay. But what I will do is I will focus on educating people. But then you look up, y'all. Okay, you look up now, guess what? I end up getting the car. So I'm an example. I'm an example, y'all. But here's what I did, y'all. It wasn't just me, but having a system to give to other people, y'all, so they can also go out and get cars. So what are we saying, y'all? This ain't to impress nobody. It's to impress upon you that if we did it, you can do it. We're just people that started first. So what if I told you can get a free company, Mercedes-Benz? You can get a free BMW, y'all. You can get a free Audi, and it's true. And you got people right here in this company that's a part of the family you're going to join that's going to say, listen, we're going to show you how. Without any of the guessing, y'all. And another thing I love about us, y'all, is that we hang out. So how many of y'all ever felt like I need to get away? How many of y'all ever felt like, man, I need somebody else to point to me, because I've been pointing to people all my life, y'all. Your environment, okay, is more important than anything you were given at birth. Who you hang around with, who you spend time with, who you cruise with, who you go to company events with, right? It's more important than what you was given at birth, y'all. You have to surround yourself around people who've done it to be able to turn around and say, listen, we got the plays to show you how to do it so you also can go out and be successful. So we do company events, different things like this, y'all. We want you guys to screenshot this because this is about to be a movie. Novae World, Coral Rewards, celebrating, y'all, what? 10 years of excellence. So this is something right away. I want y'all to see how close you are to getting around everybody. In February, y'all, 17th through the 8th, you could join and be a part of the movement right now. And you know in February, what? You finna be about anybody that somebody is going to be here. February the 17th to the 18th, y'all, it's going to be a movie. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be a moment where we all come together, y'all. And now you get around people that can inspire you. Exchange phone numbers, take pictures, get marketing, get brands, show other people, y'all, that I'm not the only one, that you're not the only one that what? Made the decision to take your life to the next level. So shout out to all of the business partners. I can't wait to get out there and meet you guys and all the other people, all right, that's rocking out with us, man. It's going to be a blessing, y'all. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this, right? If you say, listen, you know, I heard about the credit, heard about the business credit and all those different things, y'all, you get to offer those things, y'all. But check this out. You also get an opportunity to go on your website and pick off things that you could benefit from, okay? But I want to give you guys the example again, but I want to make sure I break it down, okay? So if you want to go basic, that's $199 and then $49 a month. Congratulations, you got a business. Some of y'all right now spent more than $199 on your way home from work on groceries. Thanksgiving coming up, right? $49 a month. Guess what, y'all? You got a business. You got a website. You in the game. Now, I know for us, about 75% of people, okay, that we educate, believe it or not, y'all want to come in on what's called pro. So I want y'all to say pro. Somebody type pro in the chat. Now, what comes with pro is that this means that you actually get your credit worked on too. How cool is that, right? You meaning you get to offer the service, y'all, but you get to work on your credit too. But you also get to build. You get to expand, y'all. You get to become like this Chick-fil-A. You want to be able to look up a year or two from now, and you want to say, oh my God, Jesus, I got 400, 300, 200 other franchises inside of your business, y'all, which means you're going to be making money when you're not making money, when you're not working. You want to go pro. And I love pro, y'all, because that allows you to work smarter, okay? And of course, I love it, y'all. But remember, the biggest thing is, y'all, once you help 5 people, it's free. That monthly fee. So it's $49 a month until you help 5, okay? It's $99 a month until you help 5. Okay, once those 5 people are enrolled, congratulations, y'all. You got a business with no overhead and you with the family. All right, of course, you already know it's a tax deduction, right? You get to write things off. Some of y'all gonna get a raise of 20, 30, 15, $16,000 just off starting your business, because you'll be surprised the stuff that you can write off, okay, just from having your own business. So guys, we wrap this up, y'all. We always talk about edifying some people. Now, granted, y'all, we got so many people in this company, y'all. We want to show love. Here's Kimberly, right? Here's Kim Connor. Some of you guys may be able to relate. She joined in 2021, and she made it very simple, y'all. She was a single parent who worked a full-time job, y'all. All right, she could barely make money, right? Barely pay her bills. But because of this opportunity, she said, I was able to save my home from foreclosure. Because what? Somebody educated her, y'all. She decided to move forward, y'all. We're talking about saving her from foreclosure, but being able to make enough money, y'all, to pay for what? Somebody else's, her daughter's education, and fire her boss. Show Kim some love, y'all. We ain't done yet. You got Johanna, right? Out of the Florida market, regional sales director. She said previously, before this, y'all, she was already successful. Some of y'all on here right now, you already 6-figure earner. You already making some money, y'all. But her thing was not necessarily just the money, y'all. She wanted to make sure that she could provide a better lifestyle, and she wanted to walk off her job and create time freedom. Y'all, she said all she did was I came in, I followed the system. Remember I told you guys about that? I followed the system. And now she's able to come in. She's a 6-figure earner, y'all, a phenomenal house, a level 1 car bonus, but also a wife that's about to have a child now, y'all, and bring that baby into a better environment, y'all, because she saw an opportunity. Then you got my man Jamal Flono out of the Georgia area. Shout out to all the kings, because it's been a lot of queens, right? Before Novae, y'all, he said what? I was loading planes. So some of you guys got jobs right now in the hot sun, y'all, just like me. I was a truck driver. This guy was somebody who was working a job, doing what he had to do as a dad. But after 7 months, not 7 years, y'all, he started helping people. And watch this, y'all, he was able to make enough money to quit his job, improve his credit, and travel, y'all. And what I love about it, y'all, I love it because he said he did it basically what? While he was always working. He did it while he was working, y'all. Did it when I was working, meaning that I can do this on the side, y'all. I did it while I was working this business. I did it while I was working my job. Some of y'all on here right now, y'all. This is Earl of Pearl, right? Before Novae, him and his spouse, what? Lack financial literacy. That's called, I grew up in neighborhoods where this wasn't a topic. Nothing wrong with it. We all can relate to that. But what happened was, y'all, he became what? An affiliate. He started his own business. 6 months later, y'all, not 6 years later, they became homeowners because somebody educated them, not sold them, not convinced them, and now look at them, y'all. They got a clear vision because they're around people who gave them the opportunity to understand how important clear vision is. Shout out to, man. Here's Keisha Palmer out of Georgia, right? Keisha was already successful, y'all. 6-figure earner, like international realtor, y'all. But what she did was she was running across a lot of clients, y'all, that were getting denied. So it made sense. She said, listen, since joining, she's been able to help way more people with just, closing on homes and different things like that and bringing some additional income so she wouldn't have to rely, okay, on just being able to just sell homes. And then, y'all, this is Wilfred. Super grateful. This guy, listen, 32 years in business. So some of you guys on here are seasoned. I was just on the phone with somebody that was 13 years in and started to decide to join us, y'all. But 32 years, right? Owner of insurance. So some of you guys on here do have other things. But he said, I looked at Novae and saw how he could do what? Help his clients, right? With additional financial services so he could become a one-stop shop. So it doesn't matter, y'all, what career you got. We got somebody that can relate to you. So when it comes down to this, after being educated, after being told on what it is we do, y'all, whatever it is that you decide to do, it's up to you. But there's 3 types of people. Person number 1, if this you, then congratulations, y'all. You saying, listen, Joe, I understand that I can start my own business, but here's what I did. I found a service. I may not want the franchise, Joe, but I found the service. And guess what? As long as you were educated and that's what you feel is good for you and your family, you want to text message or you want to DM the person that got you there. Okay? Maybe you're number 2. Number 2 said, listen, Joe, I was educated. And here's what I done. I want to actually start my own business. I want to join the movement. I want to start my own business with Novae. And here's what you want to do. You want to text or you want to DM that to the individual that got you here. But then you might be number 3. Meaning, man, I was educated, right? And I'm still considering. Guess what, guys? We understand that it may not be for you or you still thinking about it, guess what? That's still a blessing. But the main thing is the main thing, y'all. We educate you guys so you guys can know what it is we're doing, why it is we're growing so fast, and the love that we got to make sure we consistently educate people. So we understand that some of you guys on here right now, you may be doing this from your cell phone. So let's take us 20 seconds real quick. Okay, take you 20 seconds because we understand sometimes you got to slide menus around. Okay, grab your phone and just text message or DM. Are you a number one? Go ahead and take you 10 seconds and communicate that with the individual that got you here. Text it in a DM or hit their inbox. Are you number two? I actually want to start a business. I want my own franchise with you guys. What do I need to do to get going? Text them number two, guys. Or are you number three? I'm considering. But right now, you know, I can share the information, but I'm not ready to go right now. Either way it go, that's a blessing. And with that being said, y'all, this is how you get enrolled. It's simple, guys. You're talking about 4 to 6 minutes away. You click on the link, y'all, just like that the enroller sent to you. After that, y'all, what's next, right? Click on entrepreneurship, just like that, y'all. Just show you how fast this thing is. After that, y'all, you do what? You select your starting package according to your goals and what it is you want, just like that. And once you fill that information in, y'all, watch this, y'all, you good to go. You good to go. Now you got a website, you got a staff, you got videos, you got a family, and you got access to information that can truly take you and your family to the next level, y'all. So we like to say here in Novae, y'all, that this is not just a movement, y'all. This is a family, y'all. So we just want to say welcome, y'all. It's been a pleasure for me to jump on here to provide education. Hopefully you guys can see the passion that we got to serve, the passion we have to serve other people and help everybody go to the next level. And remember this, guys, never expect God to do for you what he can only do through you. You got to make that decision just like we had to make that decision. But either way it go, y'all, we want to welcome you guys to Novae and the financial future you deserve. God bless, man. See y'all at the top. Let's go. Can't wait to meet some of you guys. All right, peace.